I am Jaleh Bisharat. I'm the Senior Vice President of Marketing at the world's largest online workplace. It's called Elance-oDesk. Elance-oDesk is what we call an online workplace. It's actually the world's largest online workplace. And millions of independent professionals and businesses come together to get the work done. We match them up. We allow them to do all the management, collaboration, and communication, and Elance-oDesk also takes care of payment worldwide to wherever the freelancer happens to be. Yes, I enjoyed talking about the talent sharing economy today, and what we mean by that is basically we all have talent and skills and know-how and expertise, and talent sharing is all about the time we have to share it. And the talent sharing economy benefits both individuals. Maybe I'm a college student with 10 extra hours a week to run a social media campaign, or I'm a mobile programmer who likes to moonlight on the weekends, or even I just like to work this way. That's how it benefits independent professionals. We can share online as our availability permits. From a business point of view, the talent sharing economy allows us to add to our existing workforce talent for specific projects. So we can hire much more quickly, and even when we can't justify a full-time position, we can get jobs done via the talent sharing economy. Yes, I really believe that the time is coming and has already arrived for many, many people where work is no longer a place. And what I mean by that is, it used to be that we had to take the worker to the work. People had to go into an office to get work done. But now with the internet and online collaboration tools and online workplaces, we can take the work to the worker. People who can get work done on a computer can work from anywhere. They can work from an office, but they could also work from home. They could work from a co-working space or a cafe, do the work on a computer and deliver it online from anywhere in the world. I think the talent sharing economy will go mainstream, and I think the emerging work from anywhere world is the wave of the future. I think once people discover it, it's very, very, very hard to go back. Why would you put on a suit and drive an hour and a half to your job if you can save all that time and stress and even reduce your carbon footprint by working from a co-working space or working from home? We're moving to a world where people will measure results, not how many hours per week are spent in the office. Talent now can be anywhere, and because we can connect it online, and when people discover that way of working, it is very hard for them to go back. I don't think meaningful face-to-face contact should be fully replaced. I think the way the world of work is going is multifold. Number one, I think video conferencing is becoming extremely important for this very, very reason. Where I work, we have 250 full-time employees and 500 freelancers that work with us as a hybrid team, and virtually every single meeting has some people physically in the room and other people on video conference, but they are every bit as involved in our meeting and our discussion as the people who are in the room. I do think we need to work harder. I like to think of online work as offline work on steroids. And what I mean by that is that the things we need to be good at to manage offline work, be a good manager, pay attention, praise employees, give them good feedback and clear deadlines, make sure you meet expectation if you are a freelancer. All of that is true in the work from anywhere world. We just need to use our online tools to get there. So in my workshop on how to build a brand in today's connected world, I talked to people about the 5 steps to a successful brand. Talked a little bit about how to articulate an emotional connection to your brand, whatever it may happen to be. We went through and described how to talk about your brand in one sentence, one long positioning statement that forces you to get at the core of what your brand stands for. We also talked about making sure to look outwards, to talk to people who are not familiar about your brand and use skillful market testing to understand whether your brand is connecting to people. We spent some time talking about how in this transparent world, customer experience actually is your brand. that never before in history have we seen so much participation in brand definition. Now your customers, your competitors, influencers, pretty much everyone participates in defining your brand by the comments they make online. So we ended with, how can you use social media to amplify your brand message? And I talked a lot about how giving customers a connection to your brand, making them look good in the presence of your brand is really, really key. Well, social media is very, very important for branding now because it's no longer a one-way marketing effort. You know, there was a time 20 years ago where Pepsi and Coke would compete by making claims and people just watched them on TV and decided which one appealed to them. Now, everybody is participating in the discussion. So if you ship a product and say it's the easiest product in the world to use, but your customers find it difficult to use, of course that is going to violate your brand. If people have a problem, they're going to go online and complain about it. So being very, very good at delivering on your brand promise, being very, very good at learning from your mistakes, taking ownership of your mistakes, working with customers to improve your product and improve your offering and to show how much you care. Facebook, Twitter, all of our new social mediums are really ways of having direct conversations with our customers and for brands to both create engagement and to use customer feedback to get better and better and better at what they do. DLD Women is my favorite conference of the year. I think DLD Women is really an extraordinary experience where some of the most amazing women in the world come together, exchange ideas, think about the future, think about what matters in our world, and we're all here together for 2 very special days to exchange these thoughts and ideas. That's why I came from a very long way, San Francisco.